There's a lot of history, again, to uncover.
There's so much of the Bible, so much of history that, I should say history that relates to the Bible that people don't know anything about. They're kept in darkness. There's a lot we don't understand. People don't read history. And to know the Bible, you have to read Bible history or history of those countries to understand it properly.
Amen. Well, I want to move up to the time of Christ now. Many people don't realize there's a great history that has yet to be uncovered. But you've taken the time over the years to go to many lands. I know you've been to Europe and to England, and you've uncovered some fantastic things about the early years of Jesus that perhaps we'll get a chance to get into in this interview. But one of your booklets, you had a description of Jesus in it, and I'd like for you to share with us some information about this, because when I went to the university, they told me that Jesus was probably some short, olive-skinned Jew. And when I read your description of Jesus, it's quite different. Could you elaborate?
Well, this isn't my description. This is a historical record. In fact, we have one letter to Pontius Pilate, from Pontius Pilate to Tiberius Caesar. He describes Christ, among other things, being taller than average, had golden-colored hair and beard.
Golden-colored hair.
And that's in the Congressional Library in Washington. Now, the other contains a much more detail. This is written by a resident of Judea. This is during the reign of Tiberius Caesar, and of course written to him. This first appeared in the writings of a saint of Canterbury in the 11th century A.D. And when you mentioned in your letter to me that you asked a question about, did I have any descriptions of Christ that I'd published? Could I share those? I said, yes. So what I did, I have a copy of it from my publications, The Resurrection Tomb. I'll read that. This is a book, by the way, The Resurrection Tomb. This man wrote, quote, "There lives at this time in Judea a man of singular virtue whose name is Jesus Christ, whom the barbarians esteem as a prophet. But his followers love and adore him as the offspring of the immortal God. He calls back the dead from the graves, heals all sorts of diseases with a word or touch." Now here's the description. He's a tall man, well-shaped, amicable and reverent aspect. His hair is a color that can hardly be matched, falling into graceful curls, waving about and very agreeable, crouching upon his shoulders, parted on the crown of his head, running as a stream to the front after the fashion of the Nazarenes. His forehead is high, large, and imposing. His cheeks without spot or wrinkle, beautiful with a lovely red. His nose and mouth formed with exquisite symmetry. His beard and of the color suitable to his hair, reaching below his chin and parted in the middle like a fork. His eyes are bright blue. How many pictures you've seen showing dark, clear and serene? Look innocent, dignified, manly, and mature. In proportion, a body most perfect, captivating, his arms and his hands delectable to behold.
That's not. Imagine a good many of you were not aware of that description of Jesus, with blonde hair and blonde locks in his hair and blue eyes.